Hello, my name is Adam and I review things. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the podcast. Today I am talking about Witness for the Prosecution, which is a film based on a play, based on a short story by Agatha Christie. And the story basically is that this very charming man has been accused of killing a widow, and he is he's going to inherit her money. So he's been accused of this crime, and he's put on trial basically. And the he has a team of lawyers, but the main one is this man who's practically dying, but he's got this like really, really great wit about him. And he the way the dialogue is written is really, really, I don't want to say beautiful because it's not beautiful, but it's really witty and clever. And I think we would say now that that kind of dialogue is Tarantino-esque, but Tarantino was just kind of reintroducing wit and cleverness into dialogue because it had been kind of pared away over time. So it is really nice to listen to this dialogue because it's going back and forth and you're like, oh, yeah, that's funny. Oh, that's clever. Oh, you have a lot of thoughts about it. I had a lot of thoughts about it. And I think the other kind of reflection that I have about it is that the this is a genre of film that doesn't really exist anymore. You know, the courtroom drama. There are films like it. I think the last one I saw was The Trial of the Chicago 7, because a courtroom drama is basically people talking, but it's still being drama packed because people's lives are being decided and the truth is being found out and stuff. So I think that this is probably one of Agatha Christie's best stories, in my opinion, because you don't really know who killed. I mean, you think that the you don't you don't know who actually did the who killed the widow until the very end. And it's a surprising twist if you don't know anything about the film. I'm not going to tell you, even though the film is from 1957, so I think the statute of limitations for spoilers is probably gone. I won't tell you. Watch the film. You'll be probably surprised by the twist. And the other thing about the film is the acting of the lawyer, who is, what is his name? I already forgot. Charles Lofton is great, but Marlene Dietrich is also great in this film. And it's weird because she's not a good actress. And like you might think, well, why is she great in this film? Because there's a there's a part where she is doing a different accent. She's trying to do a British accent, and it sounds so awful. It's really, really bad. And she is like so over the top. And like when she does big emotions, she does them very bigly, like you know, and it's great. So I think Marlene Dietrich belongs to the Nicolas Cage school of acting because it is actually great in Nicolas Cage's acting. You are fascinated by watching Nicolas Cage, so you're also fascinated by watching Marlene Dietrich. And so she has that like wildness about her like Nicolas Cage does. But she also has this when she is cold and quiet, she is like the coldest, most, you know, very like she sounds evil basically. And she wasn't actually, I mean, she was a complicated person like a lot of people, but she sounds evil and Nazi, but she was like the opposite of Nazi because she was bisexual. She supported the Allies against Germany. And weirdly, I found out, because I don't know much about Marlene Dietrich, but weirdly, I found out that they wanted to name a place in Berlin after her in 1996, I think. And people were like, no, we can't do that because she didn't support Germany during the war. The war in which Germany was the Nazis. She didn't support them. So, like, come on. Eventually, she got the square named after her, but come on. That's ridiculous. So you would be like, yes, we should call it Adolf Hitler Square because he was supporting Germany during the war. Come on. That's ridiculous. So it's a very enjoyable film. It has great pacing. You are surprised at the end, and the main acting of Lofton is great, and the acting of Marlena Dietrich is great, and Tyrone Power is also great because he's like this smarmy kind of guy, you know. So kind of reminds me a bit of oh, what's his name? He played in Ang Lee's Hulk. But anyway, he was in another movie that I don't remember. But he played like a. Oh, never mind. But he reminds. Oh, why can't I remember? Oh, anyway, he reminds me of Norton. Norton. Christopher Norton? Is that his name? Christopher Norton? I don't know. Something Norton. Anyway, if you know who I'm thinking about, put his name in the comments and I'll be like, oh yeah. So yeah, please check out this movie if you haven't seen it and let me know what you think about in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel. My goal is to have 100 subscriptions by Christmas. So let's do it. Let's do it. I have a Patreon, so basically it's like a role playing, and you can be like a baron, a baroness, a duchess if you support the Patreon. And I want to give a bit of money, like 50% of the Patreon, if we get any money in the Patreon, to charity, and the patrons will be able to decide what to put the money towards, basically. All right, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.